right, so this is like my motivational video of the day, I guess you could say. But what are you doing to start your life, or to improve your life, or to get your life to the next level? I think a lot of people want success, and I think a lot of people want things in life, and they see a nice house, they see shoes, they see money, whatever the case is, and they want those things, but they don't want to do what is necessary to get those things. And looking back, like looking at where I am right now, and thinking about like where I started, just in general in my life, just thinking about the academy and how it started with the experience I had and what I did is sometimes like a pretty cool experience. It's cool to think that it's grown and turned into what it is now. And the reality of that is it's not easy. It's not easy at all. I mean, there's days that I'm so exhausted, and it's so repetitive of doing the same thing every single day. But those are habits, and those are routines that you have to create if you really want to obtain success. And by no means do I feel like I've obtained success, or I've reached the level of success that I think I want to reach. But in my head, I have a vision. I have a vision that as long as I continue to keep moving forward, it was kind of funny because I had Lucy in the pool today, and there was this older gentleman. It was clearly with his grandkid, and he was trying to tell his kid about, the tortoise and the hare story, and, how the tortoise wins the race. And that story is exactly what success is, right? Like, I watch so many people today take their shot right off the line and go full balls to the wall, and in a week, 2 weeks, a month, a year, they're done. They're quitting. They're turning it up. And I'm not saying that I don't do those things on things. I take a lot of shots, and I decide maybe the time is too much time for the the reward, or whatever the case is. And that's not that. But you have to keep grinding. You have to keep moving forward. You can't just quit. You can take breaks. You can you can let off the gas for a little while, but you have to be willing to grind, and you have to be willing to get rid of all the excuses. You're tired, you don't have time, you don't have the money, you don't have the network, you don't have the people. Like, no one has any of that. Nobody has anything. I mean, okay, yeah, some people are born into success and money and wealth and knowing the right people. That's great. But the majority of us, we're all the same. I mean, we're all trying to figure life out, and we're all trying to create some type of life. So the biggest thing that I've noticed sitting now, that this is my 10th year running the academy, my 10th year training. I opened my gym as a white belt with watching YouTube videos, and I watch YouTube videos for 4 to 6 hours a day, and I just went to this. We rented this little spot in the local mall that was going out of business for, I think it was like $300 a month. Put mats down in it and watched YouTube videos and drilled until I met Heath Pettigo, and then I started traveling down there and training. So I didn't have the resources, I didn't have the knowledge, I didn't have some person helping create this grand scheme of where we are today. There's a lot of days that I wanted to quit. There's a lot of days that I absolutely hated what I did. There's a lot of days that I did not see any type of reward at the end. And there's still days today that I wake up and I feel like I'm a yo-yo going up and down. One day it's like, success and then 4 days of getting smacked in the face. That's just life. That's exactly what life is. And once, I guess, maybe you can embrace that and understand that, it won't sidetrack you so much. Like, one day's good, one day's bad, and I just understand, and I take the good days and I take the bad days, and when I'm on, I get as much done as I can, and when I'm off, I try to make sure that I'm still at least moving forward towards whatever that finish line might be. And that's the biggest thing that I can tell you right now. Like, it doesn't happen overnight. I mean, maybe for some people, the 1%. I don't live my life off 1%. I've never, people call me and they're like, hey, you want to be rich tomorrow? Hey, you want to do this scheme? Or, hey, you want to try this and this will, get you, blah, blah, blah. Like, no, I even if it was legit, I don't waste my time with it, okay? And maybe that's my fault. Maybe I've missed some opportunities to be super rich, but I'm not looking for the get rich quick deal. I'm looking to build something that will give people an opportunity in life to make their life better. Like, if I can change or improve hundreds of other people's lives and give them an atmosphere and an environment where they feel like they can chase their dreams and they can enjoy time with their friends and they can be a better person to the people around them and to their family, that's what I'm about, and it's kind of cool, like, I probably will sit down and write a book, whether I have the ability or the right to write a book one day. I've always thought about doing it, but it's cool that I'm at this place in my life now where I actually have so many really, really amazing people in my life that they're impacting my life and they're making me a better person, but like at the same time I'm impacting other people's lives and making them a better person. And we get to travel the world and we get to like see things and we get to do things, and I get to compete and I get to inspire people, and people get to inspire me. Like, the network that I've created and that we've created as a group in the last 10 years is amazing. And that didn't happen overnight, and that didn't happen in a second. I mean, I don't know how many times, and I'm sure that Heath could tell you the same thing about how many times it felt like it was not going to happen or it was going to fail. I mean, he would say that he always saw the vision and he always knew. And the truth about it is, it's wild, because from day one, from the first day training with him, like, looking at it now, it's amazing because his exact vision has come true, and that's cool. It's cool that he didn't quit because he's got way more time in it than I do. But that's the thing, it's not a quick race. It's what do you want to do with your life? What matters most to you? And to put your head down and to keep moving forward and to stay out of the bullshit and to stay out of the drama and to not get caught up in the shit that sounds good in the moment, and just keep taking inches, keep taking it until you look back and it's miles away and now you're on top of the mountain. All right. And again, it's not about the 1%. It's not about the 2%, the 3%, right? We're the 90% of a majority humans, all in the same boat, all in the same situation mostly, and we only have the tools that are in front of us that we're willing to go out of our way and to obtain, okay? So we live in the world right now where there's so much knowledge in front of us, so many books, so many searches, so much ability to meet and do anything, and yet we have the greatest amount of excuses ever in history. So Put your excuses away and go build the damn future that you want to have. And then have a great day.